Before you can control a process, you need to understand what's inside your fluid. One of the most fundamental properties is density. Density is how much material is packed into a certain amount of space. It is calculated as mass divided by volume. Here is an example of how density works. Honey feels heavier than water because it has more mass in the same amount of volume. That means a dense fluid is heavier for the same volume, because it contains heavier molecules within it. Here is another example of how density works with a daily case. In a parking lot, the upper and bottom levels have the same number of parking slots. However, one side has fewer cars than the other, which means it has a lower car density. In industrial processes, density is a critical indicator of concentration, purity, and composition. If you know the density, you know what's in your fluid and how your process is going. But many plants still rely on lab testing. But by the time the results come back, the process may have already changed. For industries that depend on process quality, efficiency, and precision, relying on lab results just isn't enough. That's why Rheonics developed a smarter way. Meet the Rheonics SRD, a compact inline sensor that delivers continuous, real-time measurements of density, viscosity, and temperature, all at once, and right where it matters most, inside your process. We also offer the DVM sensor, our all-in-one density meter and viscometer designed for laboratory testing and at-line quality control. It can also be used for high-temperature and high-pressure measurements with a minimum fluid volume as required for PVT applications. And the DVP, our high-accuracy simultaneous density and viscosity meter for liquids and gases, generally used in LNG applications. Rheonics inline sensors can be used with various certifications, including intrinsically safe for hazardous locations with ATEX and IECEX, and other regional entities. Also, they can be supplied with hygienic certification from recognized organizations, such as EHEDG and 3A. In lithium extraction, brines are evaporated under the sun for months. As water evaporates, density increases, indicating higher lithium concentration. With SRD installed in the pond, operators know the exact moment the brine is ready, maximizing lithium recovery and purity. Whatever your industry, whatever your process, if you want control, you need precision. And that starts with accurate, real-time density measurement. It all starts with Rheonics: monitor, control, optimize and monetize.